Everyone, welcome to the press conference for Team Heretics. We will start from the on-site media questions.
And this question, anyone can answer these questions. And congratulations, and you guys have done a really good game.
Thank you.
And make
Thank
it
you.
to the playoff. Yeah, and we have seen that FunPass put out a new meta that come with the three controllers on both Lotus and Icebox. Do you think three controllers is a doable and long-term meta? Anyone can answer.
No.
I mean, I can answer. I don't think it's going to be the meta, but it is strong until you know exactly what to do. And I think after some time, if they keep playing, I think people will learn more, and they will abuse more, the lack of duelist or the lack of sentinel. But it is obviously very throwing you off the way they play.
Yeah, in short time, it's really strong, but for a long time, no.
I mean, we could be wrong.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This question goes for Wood, and I believe today you performed so great, and I believe it's not a pretty easy game for you, and especially map 3. And I just want to know, how would you like to rate FunPlus Phoenix this whole team?
They are so good. They are really good. Like, they know how to play with three controllers. Like we said, it's strong as fuck. But sorry, it's strong, but like we we didn't know what they gonna do, but we just couldn't counter. In second half, in the beginning, we throw a bit, and the last rounds it was so close for us, but we couldn't win. So it was so good game. It was funny game. It was I think in my career it was funniest game and most stressed game I ever seen.
Thank you.
We'll now transit to online media questions. First question goes to Straff Esports.
Hi, first of all, I'd like to say congratulations on the win and to making it to playoff. This question is for Koreans. So today you mentioned that you wanted to play against all of the Chinese teams. Munchkin from Genji also said that playing against the team on their home ground, it gives him a rush, a sort of an adrenaline rush. So would you agree with his sentiment? And also, do you want to add on to that?
I mean, I agree with him for sure. Like, even though they're not cheering for us, it's gives you adrenaline. I don't know. It's like home crowd is always good, but obviously they're not cheering for us, but it's still fun. So I would like to play against EDG. So if we play against them, that means we already played all the Chinese team. So yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Next question goes to Sports Kida.
Yes, thank you. First of all, congratulations on the win, guys. My question is for benjyfishy. So you've played against two Chinese teams now at this event. How has been your experience facing off against them, and what is the impression you're leaving with of the Chinese region?
Yeah, no, I think both teams, they had different play styles. I mean, in general, Chinese teams is the way they play isn't not what isn't what we're used to. I think FPX pushed us a little bit harder than DRG did. I think the way FPX played especially was very off-putting. I think DRG had a bit more structure, like we have in EMEA, but FPX, the way they play, it was really hard to play against. Like, we knew what their ideas were. Like, I think on Sunset we had very good ideas on how we were going to play, and that's why we kind of stomped them on Sunset. But Icebox, we knew how they were going to play, even on our defense, and you could see it was very, very hard for us. So yeah, no, I think they're very good. I love playing against Chinese teams just because it's different. I like playing against different play styles. So yeah, no, I really enjoy. I think they're good.
Thank you, and good luck on your next match.
Thank you.
Next question goes to Grill News.
Hi, congratulations on the victory. This question is for anyone who wants to answer it. Do you feel that the last map favored you for the victory? What do you feel happened with the last map? Thanks.
for me to answer?
Yeah.
Go for it.
As in, like, how do we feel about the last map? Or can you repeat the question a little bit?
I think it's just like, do we
What?
feel like we've done?
Oh, sorry.
You can go. You can go.
What
Yeah,
do
like-
you feel happened with the lost map?
The last one, yeah? Like the
Yeah, the
Icebox.
last map.
Yeah, like I think, like
Yeah.
Benji said, we knew exactly how they were going to play, but the one thing that has impressed me a lot with the Chinese teams in particular is how much they innovate on the maps, and it's really not easy playing against those comps. And I think we're one of the teams that innovate a lot in EMEA compared to others. So any team that has the balls to innovate like that and try something different and not just copy the meta, I respect it so much. And it's probably one of the only times where we didn't have a hell of a lot of times to anti-strat them, but it's one of the only times where I've looked at a comp and know exactly what they're going to do. I don't have the answers for it straight away, just because it's all theory. You don't know how it's going to happen. So I'm just glad we could close it out in the end. It was a very, very hard team to play against, and I think, their Icebox is probably one of the strongest right now, I would say.
Thank you.
Next question goes to Pedro Romero.
Hey guys, likewise, congrats on the victory. Quite a very intense series to come out on top of, but still, you got the W nonetheless. I got a question for Boo. I mean, looking over into the final round of the final map of the series, you were in that 1v1 situation with Berlin. I already asked Berlin about his thought process on that round, but I want to know what were you looking at? What was your mentality like when you were going through that final round? And also to the rest of the team, what was your emotions like? Also, just having to go through that and just squeaking past FPX at the end of there.
Yeah, so for me, when it was 2v1 and it got to like 10 seconds, I thought it's unlosable. Because like he tries to plant, I'm pushing him, Rians is staying alive, and like there's just no time for him. And then Rians dies, and I instantly went from super high to super low. Like, oh shit, like now I need to, play. So yeah, I expected that the harbor cove would be closer so I can jump in, but it was too far. Then there was like double smokes on or maybe clove plus the harbor one. So I pushed in and I saw that there is another smoke, and I was like, no, I'm not going in because I could just suicide. Like he will instantly kill me. So I went back hoping that he would stop planting, and he did. And then the last milliseconds when he went through, watching like to one side, and like there was like 0.1 seconds where he could have flicked me, but he didn't. And yeah, and that's it. So it went from easy to super hard. But yeah, I still won somehow.
Go.
Yeah, from a coach's point of view, I was shitting myself. Like that's the only way I can say it. Like it was not fun to watch, but always trust in Boo in the clutches.
Yeah.
Never any doubt.
Ice cold.
Yep.
Next question from May Esports. I have a question for Woot. How do you feel playing your first international in Masters Shanghai and going to the playoffs as a duelist?
I'm feeling good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm so happy to play duelist in the international event, my first international event, because we are just playing for fun, and I'm trying to have fun from duelist because I'm not gonna play for them comeback. So I'm just trying to have fun and playing my game.
Thank you. Last question goes to Straff Esports.
Hi, so this question is for the coach. So obviously, playing with a stand-in has to be hard on the team, but you still managed to make it to the playoffs. Do you think there have been any unexpected circumstances which you couldn't account for with playing with a stand-in?
I think honestly, like having Patty back was fine. I think I've said a couple of times, like we have really good fundamentals and we know Patty really well. Like the only uncertainty was the visa situation. I've seen a lot of people saying like, "Oh, you guys didn't back because you didn't want to," and sort of things like that. But we took a couple of days break, and then like we literally couldn't prac. So that was the only uncertainty that we had. Like I thought we would have more time to prepare, but Woot and Rian literally aren't in the same country as us for the majority of it. It's not as easy as getting a 1-day visa, especially for Turkish boys. It takes a lot longer. So yeah, like the only uncertainty was kind of like how much time we had to prepare. We expected to have a little bit more. Again, we've done a really good job, I think, of getting things ready. And now I'm just actually happy we have a few days to practice and get stuff down. I think we fixed a lot of problems yesterday with 1-day break. So now that we've got 2 or 3, I'm sure we can cook something up for the playoffs.
Thank you so much for that. I have one final question. This is for actually Woot and Benji. It's a non-serious question. So during the match, we all saw a glimpse of a special handshake between the two of you. So we all want to know: do you have a special handshake for everyone in the team, and for how long has this been a thing?
You can answer.
Yeah, I mean, we made the handshake like I think it was during stage 1.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, during stage 1. I think we just wanted something, a bit unique to do. I mean, I saw I think it was Forsaken and something that did like a little cool handshake. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But I think we came up with the idea to do one. I mean, he came up with the idea for the handshake actually. I think I don't know if anyone else has one in the team. I think
Rians and Miniboo.
Ben is a Miniboo have one for sure.
But also we have one secret one, like secret handshake. We are keeping it for
Champions
grand final in Champions, and everyone will see it there.
Yeah, let's change it up as well. No, you've done like little small changes every now and then.
No,
Well, no. I mean,
thought you guys made
we did. Okay, actually, no. On our first game, we did we changed it. We added something to it,
Yeah.
but we realized it took too long. We were
Waste time.
Yeah, it took too long, so that we just went back to our old one. But yeah, no, we just we thought it was cool. So
All right. Thank you so much, and all the best for your upcoming matches.
Thank you.
thank you very much.
Thank you. And this concludes the press conference for Team Heretics, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.